Will Hamed do it? Slight delay, as a bit of wire intrudes into the ring. Remember that the Prince was put on the floor by Daniel Alicia in his last fight. Tall, rangy Medina, not known as a big puncher, but awkward and busy, and of proven world quality. He was a world champion as recently as last year. 29 now. Prince Nassim, 22, thunderous puncher. Left hand there from that crazy, unusual angle from Prince Nassim. Angles that some other fighters never seem to dream of. He went for a really big left hand there. Hamed says he'll get this job done inside 2 rounds.
You wonder what Medina can make of this style of Hamed. It's a very unorthodox style. Gives all sorts of angles, often off balance. But wherever he is, he carries a good punch.
Can he make it tell? Medina with fast hands as well. He's beaten some very, very good men. Gets in with a left to the body. Hasn't really found his timing as yet, Hamed. Quite confident look about Medina. But so there has been about some previous Hamed opponents, and then he's just taken them out with his power.
Well, Medina not giving Hamed an easy target. He's keeping on the move, using his height, using his reach, just trying to get them quick punches in, having some success from Medina here.
Medina got in with 2 head punches, and signs once again that Hamed is perhaps not quite as elusive as we've been used to seeing earlier on in his career. Medina, make no mistake, will have done his homework. Big reach disadvantage for Hamed, who's got to kind of jump in with his punches to get there and land them. Medina got a pretty warm reception. A big left hand got in there from Hamed, and then a right, and Medina took those punches well. Reputation of being durable. He hasn't been stopped for 7 years, Medina, and in all that time, or most of it anyway, he's been mixing with the top featherweights around.
This is good tactics from Medina. He's given Hamed plenty of angles, making Hamed come to him and making Hamed miss quite badly at times.
Good right uppercut inside there from Hamed. Well, this could boil up into an interesting fight. Here's the second round. Medina in the yellow and red. Very tall featherweight. In his 60th professional fight tonight.
Medina landing a couple of punches here from long range. Just quick little short chops. And giving Hamed plenty of movement.
And when Hamed dives in, he's got to be careful that he's not caught by the counter punches from Medina. Medina is not noted as a heavy hitter. He does have a tendency to cut up in his fights, though. I suppose one of the questions about Medina might be, after so many fights in top class, whether he isn't quite the fighter he used to be. This is the favourite round for Prince Nassim Hamed to finish off his opponents. He's won 9 times in his career in this round. Another good left hand landed there, but it was easily absorbed by this durable Mexican.
Both of them just looking for openings here, using their reflexes to avoid punches. Both look quick, both look sharp.
Good left hand inside there, and again the right hand from Hamid. Gets through again, and once again Medina just takes it, then doubles up on the jab. Better stuff, better timing now from Hamid in this second round.
Yes, he's not trying so hard, Hamid. He's just waiting a little bit more for Medina. Before he was really reaching and he was missing. Now he's catching punches a lot better.
There's a long way to go, but might this be the night when Hamid finds out that pure explosive power won't get every job done? When he might have to go a longer route. Blood coming now from the nose of Medina. And a good right hand from Hamid, who's just beginning, you feel, to find his rhythm. It's taken him a bit of time, but that's often the way with him.
And there's blood around the face of Medina.
This is the round he predicted he'd win. The left hand puts Medina down. Is he going to be able to get up from that? Yes, he does. Oh, he's all over the place. Very unsteady on his legs. It'll be a mandatory 8 count. There's only 10 seconds left in the round. And the final bell can't come quick enough for Medina. Hamid looking to finish him off in round 2. But I think the bell's going to come for the Mexican. Any second now, another right hand, another left hand. And Medina gets through. But Prince Nassim Hamid was so close to the second round victory that he predicted.
Around the face, and Medina was starting to get hit more and more. And now Hamid has hurt him.
This is a very proud warrior, this Mexican. He's had crises before. Good right hand, and Hamid took that well.
And it still has to remember the quality of opposition that he's in with and not take any chances.
Lunges rather there, Hamid. Didn't find the target. Hints of cuts around the face already of Medina. Chance of Wayne McCulloch coming up from the Irish hands. And he, I'm told, has just arrived and is watching this. Also at ringside we have the former world heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson, who's on holiday in Ireland. The crowd are almost taunting Hamid. Might it be a motivating factor for him? Made to miss a lot, Hamid. The timing that was there in round 2 has suddenly deserted him in the third.
Yes, this round he's gone looking for Medina a little bit more, and the timing hasn't been there. I think he should just wait for Medina coming to him and then take him off.
He's having to reach with the punches and almost lunge in with them, but that is largely because of the height and reach of this awkward Mexican.
Medina keeping the target moving, lots of movement around the ring, in and out. He's trying to stab with that long jab.
Short little right hand from Medina, who doesn't look to have been overawed or fazed in any way by the knockdown. He's just got up and got on with it.
And the right hand seemed a good punch from Medina, just made Hamid think for a little while.
Caught on the counter again. Again, the left hook again comes in from Hamid. Medina, though, hardly blinks as it lands. Hamid does know that he has the power to put this Mexican on the floor. Can he do it again?
Hamid has to concentrate more on the defense, being a little careless in there with Medina.
Got through with the left hand. Good shot, that one. But a better round from Medina, that. They want to see Prince Nassim against Wayne McCulloch in the ring. But first, Hamid has the little matter of disposing of Manuel Medina. Left hand, just caught Hamid off balance. Sometimes his balance isn't everything it should be. Hamed. That works for him sometimes when he's throwing punches from odd angles, but defensively, it could catch him out.
That's right, sometimes it goes against him. He lunges in and he doesn't seem to have his eyes on his opponent. He's trying to get so much power in his punches, he's wide open at times.
This may well be the most instructive fight yet in assessing Hamed's true abilities at the top level. Caught with the right hand, left his chin out to dry a bit, and against a heavier hitter, he would not be able to take that kind of liberty. What would an Azuma Nelson have done there?
Well, you can see Medina really up for this fight, using the ring very well, in and out, sharp shooting punches.
So workmanlike Medina, and all the time Hamed looking for angles to explode those heavier shots of his.
And Hamed just a bit too relaxed, just not getting his punches off. Medina's movement certainly giving him problems.
Scheduled to go 12 rounds, and Prince Nassim Hamed has only gone that route once against Vincenzo Belcastro when he won the European Championship. Well, that was 12 easy paced rounds as far as he was concerned. Caught by a big right counter that time was Hamed. And once again you ask the question if that was a heavier puncher. And once again he gets through with right hands. He's getting caught too much. His own timing is a bit awry, Hamed. And there are one or two little danger signals flashing here at the moment for him.
He's certainly getting caught with too many punches in this round. His balance is bad, his defenses are right off.
Medina's quite mobile and elusive himself. His lateral movement is good. And if Hamed lunges and makes a mistake, the Mexican rams in the counter. Well, very, very interesting indeed, this. Again, missed by a mile and looked disorganized, but not punished by the counter. That time, right hand and left go through from Medina. And Hamed's defense looks very shoddy indeed in this round. That was Medina's round.
Medina, and it's a very good performance and certainly a good winning round for him there. And we saw Frank Warren during the round got up and he was shouting instructions to Hamed. So I think there's a little bit of concern in the corner.
Fifth round. Hamed again looking to detonate the power. Medina in round 4 landed 32 punches to Hamed's 7 according to our computer printout.
Again, Hamed just lunges forward and really he needs more behind that. He needs to use his jab. He's just looking for the long shot from distance and Medina's just too slick for that.
Well, if Hamed does get out of this with a victory, I think Medina has already showed the camp that there's a lot of things they'll need to work on if he's going to continue to operate among the elite featherweights. Have to say as well, at this point in the contest, there's a real danger that Hamed could be beaten.
Yes, certainly Medina's right in there, doing very good. Certainly won the last round well.
Certainly looks very composed at the moment, Medina. And Hamed's best hope, you feel, in the exchanges is to again land a punch that can put Medina on the floor, which he is capable of, we know. But in the general action, in this phase of the fight, Medina looks the boss.
Yes, again, he's getting the better of this round. Good long punches. But it's the good movement from Medina that's causing Hamed all sorts of problems.
Good lateral movement, presenting the mobile target. trying not to let Hamed get set. The big man from Tijuana. Certainly big for a featherweight anyway. Hamed, that's better from him there. A rare combination gets through. Now there are a few red lights flashing in the Alicia fight, and that impression has rather been confirmed as Hamed has moved significantly up in class here to take on this former two-time world champion, Medina.
And again, so many times he's lunging in, Hamed, and made to miss.
Well, can Prince Nassim Hammed find some answers? 6th round, long way to go. McCrory has Hammed ahead by 1 point. I've got Medina ahead by 1 point at this stage, even with the 10-8 round for Hammed in round 2. We scored the third differently. That's the explanation there. Of course, the 3 judges are the only ones that count. How are they seeing things?
And now Medina's starting to get cocky. He's starting to drop the hands. He's obviously growing in confidence here.
Medina can sometimes be drawn into a battle, but he would probably be well advised to keep it at range. There he is again, picking off Hammed, outboxing him at the moment. Lunging in, getting in with his shots, getting away again. And when he's at range, lots of side-to-side movement. That's better from Hammed. Crisper kind of shot that time.
Because he started and tried just to put a couple together there. Too many single shots from Hammed. He needs to start throwing more. But again, good little punch from Medina. He's just keeping busy. Not allowing Hammed to get set.
There's something else here, Glenn, as well. A factor that has rarely come into play with Hammed this far in his career. What's his stamina like? He just seemed to lose his balance momentarily as that left hook came in as well. I don't know whether the legs stiffened a bit. Found a good right hand himself, Hammed. He hasn't certainly been 12 hard rounds, has he? Any time.
He hasn't, but one of the things he's never been made to miss as he is there. He's going to get frustrated. And if he starts getting frustrated, he's really, that's what he normally does to his opponents.
Medina felt that the heads came pretty close together there. Just gave a little glance to the referee. Again, catches him and jolts Hamed's head with the jab, and now the referee is taking a look at the cuts around Medina's eyes, which don't appear to me to be appreciably worse than they were any earlier in the fight. Well, this is a bit odd. There was a headbutt. A headbutt, the referee is indicating. Now, has he deducted a point at all here? No point deducted. I think the referee just indicating that there was an accidental clash of heads. Slightly better there from Hammed. Just getting a little bit closer to Medina, who now does have a bit of cuts damage. How serious, it's hard to see. But cuts have been a problem for him in the past. Gentle clash of heads. If the fight had to be stopped because of that cut now, it would mean they would go to the scorecards, and whoever was leading at the time would be the winner.
Getting wrong there for a little back slap from Hammed.
Hammed getting close, and a good right hand got through there. Medina now finding it harder to keep Hamid at range.
Hamid trying to set himself here, trying to close the gap in the feet and really trying to land some heavy punches.
And now I think we're into a slightly different phase of the fight, where Prince Nassim Hamid is standing almost toe-to-toe with Medina, and when he does that, he looks much, much more dangerous than when he's lunging and when his timing was so awry.
Medina just getting out a little slower now, and Hamid's landing more punches.
There's no doubt about it, Nassim Hamid went through a pretty dodgy spell around the 4th and 5th rounds when he was being outboxed. But here there could be another little twist in the plot. Oh, punching right uppercut from Hamid, followed it with a left hand too. He's looking more impressive now.
And this is better, but Medina coming back with a good right hand of his own.
But he's beginning to set himself for these shots, Hamid. Now there was a right hand as well. He's making Medina miss almost arrogantly, swaying out of the way of him. Medina is cut. That isn't helping his cause any either.
Good right hands from Medina. He's landing more and more. And they're both prepared to trade now.
Both looking a little more weary in this 7th round, but Hamid has been doing much the more impressive work in this round for my money. Quality shots, most of them seem to have come from him. There's less of the lunging now. The timing looks a bit better, Glenn.
It's a little bit better. He's starting to put more punches together and he's getting more success. But I think Medina's just starting to tire a little. He's not moving as well as he was in the early rounds.
Always so cocksure, Nassim Hamid, and that's very good combination punching from him. 2 lefts to the body, another right. Hamid is getting on top. A left hand, and Medina thought for a moment he was going to go down, but the rope supporting his legs look a bit unsteady. But big round for Hamid.
He's starting to get a little bit more confidence. He's closing the distance on Medina, and he's starting to land more and more.
At the moment, there's a look on Hamid's face which almost seems to say, well, what were you worried about a couple of rounds ago? I knew I always had it under control. But has he? Will Medina come back again? It's just worth making the point again as Mexican tries to come back.
Good punch from Medina.
He's a man who's often come through these difficult patches.
Every now and again, he just drops his hands, Hamid, and gets caught, and his head's really made to rock about.
Medina's eyes seem to be just closing up a little bit from the cut's damage. Oh, right hand from Medina was a big shot, but he's not the most concussive of punches. Nassim was able to absorb it, but worrying the way he was caught by that. And again with the right hand. He's prepared to walk through those, I think, to try and finish the job here, Hamid. Hamid can't afford to take liberties. He's looking wild again in this round. Somehow that control that was there in the 7th round has deserted him.
Yes, again, he's just trying to load up for the big punch too much. And that's when the speed of Medina just picks him off.
Medina really landed with 2 cracking right hands. Good left hand, though, from Hamid on the counter there, too. Much more even this round.
Good jab from Medina, just knocked the gum shield almost out.
Not sure if it did actually come out, I think.
No, it just came out and then he flicked it back in, but it was a good solid jab.
Fascinating fight, another just a little swing in the mood again in this round, with Medina coming back again. This is a man whose spirit is almost impossible to tame, Medina.
Again, the long right hand just rocks the head back.
Medina, who first became a world champion back in 1991 against Troy Dorsey. Made 4 defenses of the IBF title, then won the WBC title last year before losing that to Luisito Espinosa. Get off balance again. Oh, right hand knocks Hamed's gum shield out. He smiles, a rather silly smile at Medina. Bit unsteady on his legs again, a little half smile plays across the lips of Hamed as if to say, not in trouble, but there's a lull in the action, and they will have to put the gum shield back in.
Well, it didn't seem a good time to do it when Medina was in good control there. He'd rocked the head back of Hamed a couple of times, and there was a few danger signals.
I think the referee certainly did Hamed a favour there.
Most
and
definitely.
There comes the bell to end the round. It was not a natural lull in the action. You're right.
And most definitely, certainly, it's right there on the fence, but going by the last round, that was Medina's round, and he's looking good, and Hamed's getting hit more and more.
Ninth round. I have this pretty close at the moment.
Yes, I think I have it poised dead level.
Medina having more success with the landed punches in the fight so far, according to the computer. It's the World Featherweight Championship as recognized by the World Boxing Organization. Glenn has it even at the moment, and a right hand from Hamed has Medina down in the 9th round. Medina nods to his corner. He says he's all right. He's got to get up, though, before the count gets to 10. He just about made that. There can't have been a lot in it. Can Hamed finish it here? Another right and a left hook. Can he become the first man to stop this tough Mexican in 7 years? Medina's almost fighting on instinct at the moment. Hamed still looks fresh. Left hand, and that is not a knockdown. That was only but it was a kind of half push, half slip.
Hamed really looking to load up again. He lunges, but there's still plenty in Medina's head. He managed to avoid that punch.
But that knockdown will have certainly swung things back Hamed's way. And there have been times here when Medina seems to have been teetering on the brink of defeat. Oh, he gets through with a shot of his own again. It rocked Hamed's head back on his shoulders. And the warnings Hamed's had about keeping his gum shield, hands low, sometimes counting against him. Again, he found the right hand there. Second time in the round that Medina's been down. And remember, the 3 knockdown rule is in effect. So one more knockdown in this round by Prince Nassim Hamed will give him this fight.
And someone in Medina's corner was up trying to wave it over there, but he's sat back down.
Really going for it now here, Hamed. Another left. How did Medina take that without going down? Hamed's power has been the difference here. There have been times when Medina's certainly outboxed him and caught him with some big shots. 2 more right hands. Caught again with a left, then another right, but Medina will not go down for the 3rd time in the round. And there are, what, just 10 seconds left. He's rocked yet again. Somehow he stays on his feet. He will not buckle, this Mexican. How has he got through this? Unbelievable stuff from Medina to survive that round. Now you know why the world-class men, the 2nd longest fight of Prince Nassim Hamed's career, as they come out for round 10, due to go 12. And that last round was such a big round for Prince Nassim Hamed that it will have given him a fairly useful lead, I'm sure, now on the scorecards. A big test. Medina switching from southpaw to orthodox momentarily and back again. Again, looking vulnerable to those right hands.
The long right hand has been a good punch for Medina. Has continuously knocked Hamed's head back. Good chopping right hand there from Hamid.
Such resilience from Medina, but you do have to take your hats off again to the sheer concussive power of Hamed's punching, his hand speed. But there have been big defensive shortcomings about his performance tonight, and against other opponents he might pay for those more dearly.
Again, the good long right hand from Medina.
Oh, left hook from Medina, looked wide open to it. Good left hook, though, got through again from Hamid. Just got a bit wild in the ensuing follow-up action. Hamid must be wondering how Medina is still there in front of him, but he is. What a good fight as well, Glenn.
An absolute thriller. Medina's landed good punches throughout, but Hamid, the more powerful puncher, just keeps getting the better of it.
Cracking right hand from Hamid as well. He's beginning to, well, he's certainly finding the timing of his own punches now, but he's leaving himself open for so many in this fight that it's worrying, really. Breathing heavily, Hamid. Remember, he does no road work at all. He spurns that conventional wisdom of boxing training. Some have wondered whether that might catch up with him one day in a long fight.
Again, good jabs, good point-scoring punches from Medina, and rocks the head back again of Hamid. Only just in front, and it's good work, them long punches from Medina that's just keeping him in this fight. Good scoring punches and rocking the head back of Hamid. He's been caught so much in this fight.
This is the 11th round. Only the second time in his life that Hamid has been this far. The other time was against Vincenzo Belcastro. That wasn't nearly as tight and arduous a fight as this one for Hamid. This is a fight that's really asking the questions of his stamina. A fight in which he's been caught by a lot of punches. So open, those hands. Well, I think he may well have to try to modify his style to get those gloves up a wee bit more. They have to work on the defense, otherwise his days as a world-class fighter might be severely limited.
And also, he has to get the chin down. He has his chin very, very high, and Medina has found it time and time again. Again, Medina doing more work with the jab.
Medina's held two versions of the world featherweight title. He wants a third one here, but he certainly has it to do here in the penultimate round. The knockdowns have just pulled Hamid away a little bit, certainly on Glenn and I's scorecard. Another left hand again from an angle that Medina just was not expecting. Definitely the toughest fight of Hamid's career, this 23rd one. And the victory far from assured even now.
And Hamid missing badly there. You can see how tight he is.
Right hand gets through, nearly went down Medina. His legs buckled, he nearly touched down, but somehow he absorbed it and got up again.
He's on shaky legs now, Medina. Good punches from Hamid.
What an amazing fighter this Medina is, though, isn't he? Hamid's really got him going again now. But his head seems to clear so quickly, almost instantaneously.
Well, we said how durable Medina was. He's really living up to that. But Hamid, much the better work at the end of this round.
Hamed, who describes his power as a God-given talent, looking almost bemused that Medina is still in front of him. Welcome back to the point with the news that Manuel Medina has been retired by his corner and Prince Nassim Hamed has stopped him. The first man to stop Medina in 7 years and 27 fights. Hamed retains his title after a very, very, very tough fight indeed. But in the end, his power told.
Yes, I think that was the difference in the fight. Medina had the skills, Medina had the head for the job. Good boxing from him, but the power of Hamed was always the different factor. He just hit too hard for Medina, and finally he just wore him down. But a very good performance for Medina, very tough man. But Hamed, it showed how many faults he has. His chin was too high, his hands were too low, and time again he was caught.
But he has prevailed, and he's done what a lot of other top men couldn't do, and stop Medina. But there are plenty of things for them to work on if he is to carry on in this elite level in the world featherweight division. Prince Nassim Hamed, the 22-year-old from Sheffield, retains the title, but that doesn't begin to tell you the story of a very demanding fight. Back to you, Paul.
Thanks very much to Glenn McCrory and Ian Darragh. They have witnessed with us tonight on Sky Sports 1 a very tense